going on, world? It's your boy at Big Game James _36. And this is Big Games BS, part of Den Media Group, presented by alphacliniconline.com. I want you guys to know we changed the name to alphacliniconline.com for various reasons. Hormone replacement therapy is something that is, a serious thing going on in adults, especially those who are over 30 years old. A lot of men, your testosterone starts to go down. But a lot of women, your hormones get all over the place. And it's kind of like you go back to where you were like when you were in middle school. And it's starting to fuck with some of y'all brains. And I know this because social media is showing us that y'all don't live in reality. We'll talk about this in a little bit because I'm starting to get nervous. I don't know who. I really think we should, certain apps you should have to get permission to use. Like you have to show that you have a certain intellect, or you have to show certain things. I'm not saying that you should restrict everybody from the internet. That's wrong. But I think some of y'all, I wonder how you get through your day, because you're offended by everything. You're scared of things that statistically won't happen to you. And I've seen men make these jokes, and I've seen enough of it to know that this happens. Just like I don't know any women who have been, that's not true. I know women get sexually assaulted, they get beat up, things happen. It's scary, but not to the level of how I think some of y'all like some of y'all shouldn't leave the house if you're that afraid. And this thing that went viral, and we're going to discuss this as a family because we have enough women that could give me some insight on this, because I don't want to. This is where I come to learn from you guys sometimes. But I've never had the woman say, "Hey, babe, would you still love me if I were a goldfish?" Like, I've never had to deal with that, but apparently men deal with this shit. And I never really believed it. It was just kind of a jokey joke. Until I saw this thing that went viral. Because logic destroys this. This completely destroys this argument. And when you hit it with logic, they all hit you with, it just went over your head. It didn't. The Kendrick beef and the Drake beef didn't go. None of that shit went over my head. It's just some of y'all have just way too much time on your hands. Right. And this is why America's going downhill. But we will get to this because I want to laugh at you if you believe that this is a real thing. I can't wait to get to it. Oh, it's people mad. I've got female friends that are literally upset with people for the way this is why men, now you see why we choose the other thing. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, now I have never really truly judged people based on their social media comments. It can't be really a goldfish. No, it's not as worse. Oh. But there are things where people who say, the joke was there's a guy, I can't think of his name, I couldn't find the video, but it was they had a men's help group for it. Would you sleep with my mom if it meant saving the world, or would you stay faithful to me? And then she's like, then she's mad at him for real. I'm a hero. I saved the world. She's mad at him for this. Till dog, this is the reason why red pill, women this is just slow. And then they got the nerve to tell you you're insecure for them putting an insecurity thing on you. But then they say, it's just you shouldn't argue with women. You're arguing with me as a woman, but you want equality. We'll get to it. We do need to hear from our female. I need to hear because I want to know if I'm wrong. I have no problem being wrong. Our female viewers like football, though. I have a feeling they don't got time for this. You know what? There's most, and I hate to be that guy, but you're right. Most of them are smart. They don't have time for this shit. They're around evil women. They know evil women. Just like I know evil men. Yes, for sure. That's goes without saying. I've never, I'm just nobody holds a monopoly on ain't shit. And what I think people need is that I don't know if we have like a brain serum, but maybe if we get your hormone levels in check, maybe we'll start thinking again. And you go to alphacliniconline.com, make sure we check that out. Inside the world's greatest cigar lounge, Goodfellas Cigar Lounge, where I go and just get away from the world. Because sometimes the world is crazy and we need stuff. But really good show today. Got all kinds of stuff. Hold on, let me try to see this real quick. Oh, never mind. I don't know what's going on with that. All right. So on the road, trying to get to 6,000 subs. We just did a podcast. Well, it's not a podcast, a spaces with the New York Jets talking about one of my favorite Seminoles, Jordan Travis. I was joking, I've never seen so much interest in the 6th round pick, but that is the one. We are currently, I believe we're finally at like 300 away, still going way. Yeah, we're 304 away from 6,000. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm just promoting this now just to promote it. Please take your time. I would much rather I would much rather wait till June. Want to get to 10,000 subs before the end of football season. Not before the end of football season. Before football season, we'll give away a pair of season tickets to an FSU game. Money is a part of it. We'll give away $500 again. Once we get, so we'll go each 1,000, go 500, 600, 700, 800. No, excuse me, 500 all the way up until we get to 10,000. Once we get to 10,000, we'll give away 1,000. We'll give away more. We'll give away money to the members. So consider becoming a member. It's $3.99, all the way up to 99. Guys, just know, we'll do different member giveaways. Like we have, we'll have the fantasy football league again, for members only. And there'll be a prize at the end of that, cash prize. We'll do the weekly pick'ems for members only. All of that stuff. We just want to be able to do that. Shout out to Sporadics for having me on that space with the Jets. Guys, please consider telling a friend to tell a friend. Proceeds go to the book bag drive, which we're about to start amping up. Right now we have Bowles, Mandarin High School, Florida State, and NWA hats that we're selling for $40. You got to add $10 if you want it to be shipped to you. If you're in Jacksonville, I'll meet you. You can come get it. Yeah. So go to the next thing, Miles. I don't even really know what all we got here. Again, going into this theme, maybe the name of the show, Our Women Are Good People. Christine Rock is crazy as shit. We know that. She is Blueface, a terrible rapper's one of his baby mamas. But something about this is kind of sexy. I think I've seen women's tackle football, and it looks like my son's Pop Warner team playing, but she could get it. I think we need to see more female aggressive sports, because to some of us this is attractive. So look, I mean, she looks like my running backs now. Drops the shoulder. I mean, she could get a little lower. She's switching when she runs, but look at her though. I mean, does she not look like she could be? I kind of feel weird, right? Like, anybody ever remember, it was a Scary Movie where Shawn Wayne's character was like dating the fine black woman that looks the same age now as she did then? Like, that never, for whatever, again, but she's single, so that lets me know she's crazy too. And like, anyway, she's beautiful. She reminds me, like, her and Sanaa Lathan could be sisters. I don't know her name, but like Christine Rock just doing that. I like that. We'll show more female sports here today too, if we can get through things, or we don't get too lost on this tangent of when we get to it. I love a bop. I think Keon Coleman robbed us of another year at Florida State. He should have stayed. I don't know how this is going to work, because the music isn't like licensed, but the lyrics. But anyways, if we got to cut it out, we'll cut it out. That's why you should watch the YouTube and not listen to us on the sound. We're no longer using SoundCloud like that anymore. You got to go to my Substack. So I'll make that announcement, but we'll have the show will be Regina Hall. Thank you. That is her name. She's so fine. But play this real quick, Miles.
Macy's. What you mean? They be on sale on the rack. All the
Fast
colors.
forward a little bit.
I get. You see, I shop like my mom. I change it.
You good?
I learn to cook, changing food. I buy my coats.
No, we just pause it down. I didn't know that.
Keon Coleman.
All I heard was I'm a cold man, and I'm like, you know what? That's gonna be in my head every day. Every day. Like this might be actually, you know what? This might be the intro to this. Might need to be the intro to the show. I'm a cold man. Like, but like. We're so buttoned up with shit. Like, this should be the real right here. I don't give a fuck what they think. Like, yo, what's up with this? Even though they did a couple. I know what the issue is. Mike, the issue is this. TBE, and I fucks with my guy, Ingram. Everything is so white and buttoned up when that's not how our program was built. Bobby built a program by going into the projects and the trailer parks and bringing people around, man. This is what TBE needs to do. Figure out what you need to pay Keon and Jameis. I will do it for free. Miles, I think go to the next. Is it the next one? No, skip this one. Go right there. This is what the world needs. And shout out to my guy, Clutch One. Go scroll up a little bit before we go to this. Is that he said, nah, I stay clutch. They need me, Keon, and Jameis. Like to do a weekly wrap up with whatever Seminole you want. I'm gonna bring it out of them because it's the kind of not giving a fuck that the world needs with a little bit of lightheartedness. And this is Jameis at the Kentucky Derby, some random white chick asking him questions. They love to throw the random white chick out there. Again, we talk about DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, but we never get mad at this. But anyways, push play.
State is known to produce some great guys and characters like you. Bill's second rounder, Keon Coleman.
Yeah.
This kid's making waves. I don't know if he's got a podcast deal, a TV deal already. People are saying that they want you to do a podcast together. Have you guys connected yet? Anything in the works?
Well, actually, Keon Coleman was a proud representative of Just Win Management, the marketing firm that I use, and that's represented by my good friend here, Joe Hernandez, who's right over there while he worked with his NIL stuff in college. But I think Keon is an amazing athlete, man. And with this new wave of NIL players, I think that all these unique players got a chance to go play somewhere in Iowa and then get found by a team like Florida State and come back and make their name something.
Like fuck
popular.
Michigan. Like the fact that he played at Michigan State, you can go to Iowa.
Is known to produce some
he
great
just
guys
threw a
and
random
characters.
ass state in there. This is the kind of content we need. We need this. Like, and y'all keep giving us, because you're like one thing, guys, blacks bet on, it's been a phrase in gambling since forever. Bet on black. Like, the kids listen to, nobody would have thought that rap music, you know how rap music survived? As much as the parents go against it, the kids loved it. White kids buy rap music. We don't buy that shit. We've been streaming since it was illegal. Since long, we've been bootlegging and stealing our shit. White kids buy it in Middle America. They love it. They love the seasoning. Bring the seasoning to Florida State, man. Come on, dog. You love it when we scoring. You love that shit. The whole world would have known Keon was crazy. And this is when people realize, because when I took my guy Cole, my nephew, as we lied, to get him the access, my blind nephew, we had the clip with Keon, and Keon was in there. And nobody really knew that about him until forever. Like, dude, just come on, Florida State. There's some guys, man. Destin Hill deserves his own show, right? Y'all need to, even though he got one knee, but give Destin Hill some love. That's a kid over there that's crazy and hilarious. I'm trying to think who else is over there. Like me and Keon bowling would probably be hilarious. Like just random shit. But anyways, that was dope though. We need that Keon Coleman. Carlos Williams was funny. Oh yeah, Charles Lester. Charles Lester is a 45-year somebody's 45-year-old uncle trapped in a 19-year-old's body. Like I know he's hilarious and got some good old Southern ass sayings. That boy, you can tell that boy was raised with his grandma, went to sleep watching MASH. Knows Perry Mason. His mom, I bet his grandmama watched. My grandmama's, Northern grandmothers like the ABC stories. Southern grandmamas like CBS. Because you can feel CBS, just the picture just feels old and country. Like my grandmama was like an ABC story person. I know he watched God and Light and all that other shit. Oh, damn, they said they was roasting the shit out of Tom Brady. I gotta watch that now. Anything could have been better than Cat Williams. Y'all hyped this man up for this shit. Cat Williams dropped the lamest comedy special I've ever seen in my life. I chuckled once. Like, not laugh. Like, you got to have at least one laugh thing. Mike, I talk to Ingram all the time. It's not happening, dog. I'm going to be honest with you. The Pilgrims don't, like, everybody loves me, but the Pilgrims don't fuck. Like, most of the Pilgrims don't fuck with me like that. That's how I feel. Everybody loves me and loves the things that I do, but they are terrified of what I'm going to say. Like, for example, none of my shit can be shared in Knows Only, which is one of those, it's 111,000 Seminoles. It's the largest Facebook group. They can't share my stuff there. And I'm not even in your face. I'm not blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I ain't that. It's just I'm unapologetically me. Now, if I were, they all love 4-5, but they don't love me when I do 4-5. But what I love about 4-5, they don't love about 4-5. The brashness, to say what you want to say, do what you want to do. They love that. That's what they're going to vote for, but they don't like it in their colored football players. Like, so, and I'm cool because I will say shit like colored football players and smile at them. I'm going to tell you the way to get shit done. If y'all like it, if y'all want it, y'all go hit up y'all at Noelcast, at Ingram Smith. Say, we don't need y'all doing the fucking shit anymore. Get Big Game on there. Oh my God. If me and Marvin Jones Sr. did a damn podcast, it would be terrifying. It would be terrifying. But anyways, but Cat Williams shit was terrible. He had some moments. Like speaking of my blind, I think that kid's last name was Coleman too. Remember the video of the blind kid playing football? Yeah. He put that on the show. He actually basically took my show and tried to do. Cat Williams tried to do me, but couldn't do me like I do me. Like he would say his joke and then he would put a picture up. And then like that would be his whole thing. And it wasn't good. It wasn't what I was expecting. But yes, I would love to do TBE or some shit like that. I would have loved, like, Keon is just a national treasure. I was talking about Keon. He's a Buffalo Bills. We was talking about Keon in a jet space. But anyways, me, Jameis, all that shit would be, they'll go get, so what happens is, and it's no disrespect to any of my guys. They got my guy, B-Mac, they will hire B-Mac before they hire me. And B-Mac is going to give you it's going to be dope. It's going to be just like CBS Sports. And it's going to have some seasoning, but it ain't going to be me. And the only person that would be worse to get higher than me would be Trap J. Because if you hire Trap J to do some shit, man, fuck that shit, Keon. Man, tell them motherfuckers, tell them niggas what you think, Keon. Fuck that shit. Like, I ain't gonna go that far, but you know, I can change it up. I can enunciate. I can speak. Whatever. Let's go into the next. Go to the next frame. Oh, go back to that. Here's what they think. You want to know why I'm not going to be on the Battle's End? Because this is what FSU fans think I would do if I were on a big time podcast that was promoted by the university. This is their fear, is that I would get up here and I'll be doing that hippity hop shit. But I wouldn't do this. Yusuf Muhammad Osman, you are the what the fuck were you thinking of the day? Like, come on, this is him in graduation. They tell you, walk your ass across that stage. Don't do nothing crazy. You're slowing down the show. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. We fall. And then he tries, and he's down again. And it's not over. It's not over. Is it over yet? Now you slow down the whole graduation. Now they got to get you out of there, dog. This is why they ask us not to do this. This is what Florida State's afraid that a James Coleman podcast that's promoted by them is going to do. I won't curse if y'all tell me not to, but they're scared that I'm going to do some shit like this. It is going to terrify them. It's going to scare the whites. But I'm not. I promise I won't. I walked across the stage and got my degree. It's well, Paul, okay, sometimes I get a little, it depends on when you catch me. He says, I enunciate my words, man. You catch me when that Rock Brook comes all the way the fuck out of me. The motherfucker at McDonald's yesterday almost like I saw the fear in his eyes and it scared me for him. Have anybody ever been in that situation? Man, I come at one thing I do not like. You can fuck up my order. I won't. It comes from my grandmother. If you give my grandmama what she did ask, she's gonna punish you. So I go over and above trying to make sure I get people's shit right. In particular, my kids. So both boys wanted chicken nuggets yesterday. Man, we go in that bitch. They give me chicken nuggets with no goddamn barbecue sauce. And then and it was wrong, so they had to go back and fix it. And then he said, man, that's sauce in the bag. I said, oh, all right, let me look. It was ranch. Who the fuck orders ranch from McDonald's, man? I said, man, I said, that ain't what I ordered. Well, you got to pay 25 cents an extra one. He's like, ranch is what you asked for. I said, bitch, it's on my motherfucking, on my fucking receipt. I got barbecue sauce on the goddamn receipt. If you don't give me my goddamn barbecue sauce, I know something. And I didn't realize Trey and Kai were there. I am cussing this man out over some goddamn barbecue sauce. And he goes, I say, bring your fucking manager out here too. Yeah. He came back with 5 barbecue sauces. Too many. Barbecue sauce overkill. And then I said, you know what, man, my bad, bro. Well, he didn't deserve his. I almost got in trouble last time. I said, man, you shouldn't be getting in trouble. It's not worth 25-cent barbecue sauce. You could have got fucked up here, man. Bring your little midget ass boss out here. Let him get this cuss out. He gets paid 15 an hour. You get paid 12. This is why they pay him the extra money. Again, I'm on edge. Guys, I've got a lot of shit going on. There's more scared that you'll steal their fan. Oh, without a doubt. Listen, colors know how to. I can code switch with the best of them. I'm on TV for a reason. I don't talk. I don't cuss. So I know how to not cuss. But this is my shit. So I do whatever the fuck I want to do on my shit. But anyways, if y'all want that, y'all tell them y'all want that. I ain't going for it. I don't mind doing it. I'm just saying we missed some recipes and we missed a lot of money on Keon Coleman not promoting the fuck out of Keon Coleman. Like, that shit is hilarious, man. But let's see if you go to. I told my grandma a straight lie. I said, Grandma, I don't lie. I try not to lie to you, but okay. But go to. She said, "You gonna take the boys to church?" Grandma, I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to lie to you. But to end this conversation, yes. But go to the next thing. I don't even know. We got that. Oh, Trey got cooked, man. My son had this championship game. We only lost by 15, but The funny story in here, and I haven't asked him. Miles, you know Trey got a girlfriend, right? Yeah, I like this one is the one I wanted him to date. I'm in a weird position as a father, and I don't know because I don't know. And women, y'all can help me with this. I don't know how to I don't want my son dating an ugly girl, but I shouldn't know if a girl's pretty or not when they're underage, right? How do I tell my son, man? How do I dap my son up for dating a girl at this age? But Savannah's cute. Savannah got good parents. I like Savannah. Savannah came to the game. Savannah got to go, though. Because Trey has never played like this before. I don't know if I need to know if Trey knew Savannah was at the game. Because if Trey knew Savannah was at the game, Trey cannot handle a girlfriend at this moment. Because Trey was getting cooked. Got cooked. Mix them in, stir them in a pot like gumbo cooked. He was getting caught on top of the head, everything. He was in good position to his defense, and the kid Xander is 4 inches taller than him. And it didn't work last game, but I think his head wasn't there. He dropped 5 passes. Now Bodie was drilling the bitches into him, but still, it's not like Trey to do this. But this is what basically, if you play this is what he looks over to his father to console him, and I'm not that dad. Especially when I'm in coach mode. I looked at him and I said, this is what Trey should have said to his team and me after the game.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
I can tell you the truth. I'm not that parent that's gonna be sitting there and tell you and I laughed at him. But I also hugged him. And I embarrassed them even more because that's what I do to my sons. I kiss them on the cheeks. They have great cheeks. They've got dimples when they smile and all this other stuff. And I kissed him on the cheeks in front of his son, in front of his friends, and said, "I still love you, son, but you got your ass whooped today." The same capacity. But I told him what Carmen told me. Same capacity you have to give an ass whooping, you got to be able to take one. I don't want to see that crying shit. Go play with your friends. We'll get back on it later. All right, going to the next thing. But yeah, my son got his ass whooped in football, not in real life. I don't give a fuck who it is. You ain't finna just whoop my son's ass. Even as a kid, I'm gonna kick a kid. This is a good thing just to follow up. A lot of people thought I was overly harsh on Sha'Carri Richardson a few years ago when I just said shut up and run. She was worried about everything but running. When Boo got focused, Boo been killing it. So I want to give her props. Boo getting after it. This is her in the trials.
The Jamaicans get out well. It's Sharika Jackson.
I would say she's eating them Jamaica's ass, but she's kind of gay, and that's already happened before. So so that could technically she probably was, but she won and she pulled it out. I love it. This is a competition. It's making for a great Olympics. And I for one can't wait to watch over the summer. Last Olympics, hopefully I won't be in the same position I was last Olympics. Last Olympics was a little traumatic for me. That's when I almost died. And it's nothing worse than trying to watch the Olympics while you have COVID in the hospital. Because nothing's on TV but the Olympics. Pete said, James, good thing you played at a high level. We got some I wouldn't. My kids do not have to play football. Another thing that we like to bring you guys up, I am a fan of WWE wrestling. I don't care about the wrestling. I just care about the clips. And this is why I care about the clips. Stuff like this. Polo Kid, did you care about kids? Do you think the crying was fake? When people lose, I think the crying is fake, yes. I can get into this. Twerking on the head, yeah. We'll get into more of this a little bit later on the show. I don't need to be in the same room as Jade Cargill. I don't want to be within 3 football fields of Jade. I'm sorry. She might want to be with the bear if I'm in the same, if I'm the strange man. That woman there is fine. And that woman is a specimen. And that woman played at JU, played basketball at JU, and I had no idea. But this is crazy. But I love it. I love it. I don't see, as women become more popular in sports, right? We're going to have to learn new things, like how women talk trash. It's a little different. You'll see you later. Stay tuned. Go to the next theme. Go to the next theme, Miles. Oh, it's crazy. Florida. Yep. This is not going. Yeah, good. I just talked about my neighborhood, Rockbrook, and part of this goes into, and we'll click on the Facebook thing first, I believe, Miles. Yeah, click on the Facebook one. Florida is now the most expensive state to live in, with rents going about $1,700 on average and things of that nature. And I for one can't believe it. It's hard to believe, but then somebody looked up the neighborhood in which I came out of. So go to the thing of that. I for one refuse. If you pay $1,000 to live in Rockbrook, and this is the nicer part of Rockbrook. This is the outskirts of the hood, the townhomes. And look how raggedy that shit looks. This is why I tell people, if you're in listen, if you're being abused, get out, right? Get out. Mentally, physically, verbally, if you're being abused, get out of a relationship. If not, man, you gotta ride that shit out, dog. People gotta understand. People in situationships, like, rent is too goddamn high. Like, you move there for $1,000 a month, right? And that's the projects, guys. You gotta worry about getting robbed. You gotta worry about getting mugged. You gotta worry about a lot of shit. Like, that is insane. I'm not telling, like, you just gotta have you have to go to your partner and just say, hey man, we're not together, but we together when the first come around. Like, or work it out. That whole it's cheaper to keep her or him. A year ago, 2 years ago, you can get away with that shit. Man, between food and so if I'm kind of with women. Not like women don't leave your man unless he is making six figures. The new dude is making six figures. You keep that five figure nigga. Like, that's crazy. That costs that much to live. I mean, I kid you not, and then I posted it, and then somebody posted my apartment complex, my apartments, and like I don't want to know what it costs to live in that. Like. This is insanity, man. But like, go to the I kid you, dude. I lived in a good apartment when I first moved here to Jacksonville, and it was $800 for a 1-bedroom, and I was happy about that. You can't make $24,000 a year and not have a roommate. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'd rather know my roommate than not. Than I'd rather my roommate be no. Yeah, actually, all my we'll get to how crazy women are in a second. But like, there's a couple exes I would live with, like I could deal with, like over the money. Like, if we could do what the dudes do, man. I'll tie on the door or some shit. Like, let me know. I don't have to be there. I can go find somewhere else to be. But it's damn near cheaper to stay in a hotel than it is to own a home, to rent a home. Go to the next thing, Miles. You gotta go to the left. And just go one more over before we get to that. So here's what I do see, and I'm so tired of people with this shit. I see this. Now, I'm thinking, shit, I want to live. I want to live in this house. This is a compound. This is half the price of the value of my home. And it's twice the size. I'm cool with that. But every time I talk about Albany, Georgia, because that's where I run it back from, everybody tell me how dangerous it is. Go back to that first one, Miles. Like, I don't live in Jacksonville. Yeah. Where Jacksonville, and I'm going to tell you why I fear for T.I.'s son's life. Oh, no, not that. The video. Yeah. Yeah. This is T.I.'s son talking about my son's best friend, Uncle Fulio. Let's listen to him talk about this. And I'll tell you why I don't give a fuck about living in Albany.
Hey, I really don't do too much talking. Fulio, get your bitch in the boxing ring, nigga. Want to speak on me? Hey, I hear a lot of these niggas got so much to say when the nigga go viral, but when I tell the nigga get in that fucking boxing ring, everybody want to be fucking quiet. Come on, bro. I ain't really gonna lie. I'm on some Mike Tyson shit. I'm mad. I just been mad lately. I'm ready to get in there and punch somebody. Angry. I've been angry, and I'm waiting on one of these ass young ass rappers.
Pause. Wrong people to be angry with.
Wow, this nigga really don't know.
These boys rap about what they're going to do to you and then do it. They shoot here.
T.I., get your son.
Like T.I. made a joke about this. And that's what he was joking about. Fulio. Him and I can't think of young Ace around here rapping about shit and just killing people or shooting people. He went viral for one of his songs using Spot 'em Got 'em, talking about Papa got shot. Like all the comedians was like, when your boyfriend trying to be a rapper, and then like it talked about Corbin, and Corbin was kidnapped and then thrown into the woods, and they're like, "Where's Corbin?" Like it's just that's what these cats do. And you're telling me Albany's dangerous? Now, granted, I live in the safest neighborhood in Jacksonville, Florida. Like way different than when I grew up. Like I tell my sons all the time, if you grow up to be like King, you on your own. I am going to be like Floyd Mayweather in that argument that I showed y'all. Your kids out there, it's like I'm 50 and I'm still a street. No, I'm not. You proud of that? I'm not. Well, your kids out here in the streets, they grown. If you want to be grown and find the projects, that's on you. Not in Nocatee, but not far. I live about 10 minutes. Nocatee, St. Johns County. I live in Duval. I live but the nice part, like I literally have to drive. Think on my road. Bay Meadows is where I live off of. I always joke with people. It doesn't matter. I own multiple businesses, so if you look up my businesses, you can. I always tell people like finding my home is not the hard part. I wouldn't do it because then we would have our first girder in our neighborhood. That's not a girder suicide. Because you will get a chance to see the first thing you're gonna see is my pump shotgun and the bright ass light that comes with it, and you're gonna be singing "This Little Light of Mine, I'm gonna let it shine" in heaven or wherever the hell you get. But I'm like, yeah, bro. My kids don't live. We live nice, but this is why I don't care about it, and that's why I always tell them, man, Albany is this. You got to have this. Like, bitch, I live in Jacksonville. Like, it is not safe. San Marco is nice, but San Marco is right around the corner from the hood. Like, you downtown Jacksonville is not safe. Like, you know, when you hear things like out east, French names like Moncrief, what's Rebought on? Soutel. You hear stuff like that. You know, like basically, I'll tell you, you want a survival guide to Jacksonville? 95 I-10, where they intersect, right? And then the ocean, or the river. The river's right there. The ocean's on the other side. Where they intersect that's where you don't want to be at. Like, stay away from that area. To the right, to the left, like immediately right where that is, that it gets hectic over there. It's a little interesting, if I should say. Yeah, Chris was like, Chris got caught with Crossfire talking about the Drake. See, he said this isn't real rap beef. This isn't no Vaseline. And then everybody told him the same thing they told DJ Vlad. Stay out of black people's business. This isn't for y'all. And I'm like, yeah, that's not fair. It's not. Yeah, it's not fair. Grand Park's tough. A lot of people are telling me yes, Grand Park's tough. 103rd, that Walmart, that's the one Walmart I would never go to. is the Walmart in 103rd. I went there once. I saw everything that I knew I did not need to see in life. It's good ass Chinese food restaurant over there by that. Interesting. Over in that area, 103rd Collins, all of the streets are named after like fairy tales, which is terrifying if you think about it. But whatever. Basically, hood map. Hoods used to be where white people lived until they got money, and they didn't leave the good stuff. So if you see a school named after a Confederate hero, probably not the neighborhood you want to be in. If there's a Robert E. Lee, you don't want to be there. If there's an Andrew Jackson High School, probably wouldn't want to be over there. We had Jeff Davis Middle School, not where you want to be at. Like, you know, a lot of these, they changed the names of a lot of these places, but like, yeah, it's not really where you want to be at. Like, you know, Jeb Stewart, which is ironic that all the people were mad that they were changing the name when the people that the schools were named after are looking up at us and turning over in their graves because there are black kids at that school. It'd be the equivalent of me making a Malcolm X Elementary School in Ponte Vedra. Like nobody will want their kid, or no, not Malcolm X, because Malcolm X actually turned Louis Farrakhan Middle School, Louis Farrakhan School of Higher Education and Performing Arts in the whitest neighborhood, in the most Jewish neighborhood in Jacksonville. Nat Turner the Nat Turner University. Like, come on, like I always tell people, like, come on, man, you know why they're changing it. You know why people are mad. You just don't want them to be mad. But basically, if you see, just like, again, real talk, if there's a Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, I don't want to be nowhere near it. The most peaceful man is like, it's like they figure he got shot, so that's what we need to do in his honor. That's how you stay away from these things, guys. Just here to tell you. He called Fulio out. Like, call Spot him, got him out. It's a lot of rappers in Jacksonville. Who's the Nardo Witt? Call him out. Don't call Fulio out. Fulio is a fool. He got a whole hole in his ankle by getting hit with an AR and still out here talking shit. Yeah, I would probably just stay away from that. Like, this is like, it's kind of like saying I'm moving from Chicago to somewhere else and they're telling you, stay safe. Bitch, I live in O Block. Everything is safer than O Block. I don't even know what O Block is. I don't want to go nowhere near O Block. I'm glad they stopped the propaganda though for Chicago a little bit, because they was like, I asked one question to somebody, they kept what about Chicago? And I'm like, no, we live in Jacksonville. This is a complete Republican city right here. Like, and we got the most. We're clearly the murder cap here. But like, the thing about that, Primo brings up a good, it's not, what happens is like they have money. I know, only reason I know this, Primo, is because my son's godfather it was the president of the city council here in Jacksonville. It was a major part of those things. They actually have funds set aside annually. So like the money is set aside, so they do have the bread for that, and it doesn't touch the books. So like when people tell you shit like that, when they be like, how are we gonna, like, we got money to pay for that, but we don't pay, it's like, it's a different pot of money. They're gonna take that money every year. They're gonna spend it on something. And because it's earmarked money, you have to spend it. And the crazy part is that there are people who, I wish I was rich enough. I believe in museums. I believe we should I don't believe in getting rid of anything, but I also believe if my tax dollars go towards something, I shouldn't have to look at it. But a museum, I'd actually probably visit the museum, believe it or not, as a lover of history. I just don't want to drive by it every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or just don't take my money. Like, don't take my tax dollars and do whatever the fuck you want to do. But anyways, man, damn, yeah, Fulio got the song with Fantasia. When I see you, talk about I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you. Like he's swinging on anybody. He's not swinging on a soul. A Young Ace and them went popular with the Making My Way Down song.
Yo, they shot up near the town center with one of their gunfights.
Town Center, yeah, that was wild when they were doing that. Somebody got shot on the interstate. They don't care. Like they doing movie shit, like movie shootouts now,
They
man.
don't expect to make it as rappers.
Like it's like they're in a race to die.
Yeah.
Like I made $1 million. I got 6 million views. All right, time to go.
No offense.
Like, yeah, no smoke. Hey, little jits, I don't want no problems, dog. Y'all good. I bumped that.
Yeah.
Like when they went out to the golf course and played that song, it had the cigar. Who I smoke, Diddy, who I smoke. That song was for all the wrong reasons hilarious and good. Until you find out that, I mean, little white kids in Colorado was playing this, and until you find out that, oh my God, there's really these are not imaginary bodies and imaginary names. These are kids that not adults. These are kids that really died. But anyways, like going to the next thing. That's why when people are like I promise you, if Jacksonville wasn't a red city, you would hear if Jacksonville was and shout out to my guy, my former mayor, Lenny Curry. It's a friend of mine. But I even told Lenny that shit. Like, y'all can't say what about Chicago when we got all this shit going on here, man. Like, all right, go into the next thing, man. Oh yeah. I'm saying like the next actual. I think we get into now we get to what I opened the show with about. All right, man. So you gotta love pop culture, and you gotta. Before I even get to this, I'm gonna make a case against the fairer sex. This is not red pill talk. I just have a thing of women ain't shit, just like men ain't shit. Sorry. Let's meet. Go. It's a video on this, Miles. Go to show the young lady. That house was nice though. Her name is Camila Hernandez. We've all click the one to the left first, Miles. This is not a bear. This is not a strange man. This is a woman, a Hispanic woman, which is not helping the stereotype right now. Yeah. And she's decided that she wants to break into an apartment. Camila Harper, excuse me. The guy doesn't live there. The guy used to live there. But listen, this is what the woman is doing so that because the guy is not answering her calls and doing so, she feels that this is the most logical thing to do. So that's so now we got another video.
Oh no.
Clearly she's intoxicated. And she's ready for action. Is that a cheek out? Or is that maybe she's got on tights?
Does that camera
She's got to have tights
focus? That's a good security cam.
The smile lets you know. I bet it's good too, man. It's always the good ones, man. It's always the good ones. And he admits, yes, I used to be deep in her guts once upon a time, showing her a great time, but she didn't know how to act. Now she messaged me again like some cluck. Every man has a story like this. Every man has a story like this. This is why I tell these young men, don't give over 65% of your penis to a woman unless you plan on wifing her, because women talk a lot of shit about how much dick they want and all these different things, but can't handle it. And what happens is you hit certain spots and they think they've had it, but then you give them the good stuff and it fucks up the brain. And I'm going to tell you this, if you go raw, you're already at 60%, champ. You don't got to do much more to get over 65%. So you got to, don't listen to them. They all say they know how to do this. They all say they can take this. They haven't. Just know they haven't, bro. And women, I'm telling you the same advice. Don't be out here giving them tricks to every man. Like, you can't do the gawk with the two-handed twist. Having his eyes roll in the back of his head and then think that he's not going to be a little crazy. It happens. But every man has that. Every real man has that. I have more stories like that than I care to even tell you guys. That's how I know I got good stuff. I didn't know, I'm not sure, but I know I have the insurance paperwork of tire slash, windows busted, and car trying to set on fire to prove that maybe it's decent. But that's just one example. Now, if you go to the next one, I'm not even going to give you a lot of them. The mayor of Jacksonville now is a Democrat, Ricky. Please chill out. That's Donna. It's been Republican since I lived here outside of 2 times, Alvin Brown and Donna Deegan. Shout out to Donna. This is a lady who's just got a divorce from her husband because she's fucking a 5th grader.
Oh man, this show went somewhere else. This show went somewhere completely left.
All I'm saying is, it's a lot of this shit and a lot of this stuff doesn't get said. Like, I remember one time, people in my family like, you don't know what it's like to have men look at you like this. I'm like, I got my mama's friends saying they can't wait till I turn 18. It's some of her nasty ass old friends now that still pat me on my chest and trying to get some stuff. Now, Angelo, now this is why we get in our trouble, Angelo, but you raise a good point. This is the way men think. My teachers didn't look like that. My teachers looked like Axel Foley, or Mick Foley, Mick Foley, or from the wrestler, or not Axel Foley. That's they look like Eddie Murphy too. I was mad as hell. Like, the lady who taught me how to read was, man, she was old, so she was ugly. But like Dr. Johnson, was ugly as shit. Like, it's a 5th. Jacksonville's got a whole bunch of them. These women get slapped on the. It's the misogyny in which women say that they hate gives them the benefit of the doubt in situations like this. They don't get hit with the real chomo charges like men do.
How does that man have to feel knowing you're
Man, it's a fucked up situation. And now he's gonna go into the world because they love saying this. The quote is, "Every no good woman was made no good by a no good man." Have we ever thought that the no good dude might have been made no good by the woman? Like, what is this man supposed to do? The next woman, he's never going to trust a woman now. In particular, a teacher.
Or his size. If she's looking for a 5th grader, bruh, I'd feel some type of way.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, dog. Like, what is it? I don't know. All I know is this is just what I'm presenting these documents to show before I present the dumbass intellectual conversations that everybody was having amidst a great rap beef that was like 6th grade roasting table sessions in middle school. Now, Miles, if you go, it's an actual article. The ones that, because I couldn't find the YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. No, I'm go to Today's Show. No, I'm saying, like, if you go, the debate is, oh shit, damn it, you gotta look it up. It's okay. Never mind. You know what? We'll just fuck it. It's women everywhere are getting mad, and this is why I said, if you would love me if I was a goldfish. They're getting mad because somebody posed the question. Would you rather meet a man, a strange man in the woods, or a bear? Guess the answer that every woman gave. Well, most women gave. And I don't care about the answer, but they're literally humanizing the bear. Almost every woman said, I'd rather be with a bear. There's black women, white women, Asian, all this stuff. And so my first question is, when stuff like this happens, are the men in your life that shitty that, like, from a percentage perspective, that you think every fucking strange man would do that to you? Like, in real life, because they're one, but forget. But then I was like, I was going down there where I'm thinking at first, right? But then logic started. And I said to myself, why the fuck am I in the woods by myself? Statistically speaking, What are the odds that I would be in the woods by myself? Slim and fucking none. And you know what? As a man, because it's not an interest, it's not intelligent, and it's not as deep as what people want to think. As a man, you know who I don't want to encounter? A bear or a strange man in the woods. Because if a strange man is in the woods, why the fuck is he in the woods? He's in the woods for a bad reason too.
You think you can fight a bear better than
No. That's not the reason. The bear wouldn't say he's killing me because of what I'm wearing.
he just kill you?
On God, I swear to God, I swear to God, that's what the answer was. One of the answers were, the bear wouldn't say he's only killing me because of the way I dress or the way I act. I'm like,
Oh, see, this is that shit, that thinking, you're overthinking.
I was like, but then I said, but why are you in the woods by yourself? Like I kept going back to that. You're missing the point. No, there is no point. Why are we talking about something that's never going to happen?
I'm killing you because of what you wear. When has a
No, what they're saying is if I were attacked by a bear, the people who would say I got killed by a bear would not say I got killed because of my social media post. No, I would say you got killed by a bear because you were alone in the fucking woods like a dummy and nobody knew where you was at. The same thing that I would say if I got killed, but I would expect people to say if I got killed by, because my first question is, why are you in the woods by yourself? I know people hike, but they hike in groups typically. They hike on paths. They hike in known areas. The people, that's why I laugh at people when they do that crazy explorer shit by themselves. I tell people this all the time. Like as a guy, it's I don't agree with a lot of the shit that Andrew damn, I forgot his name. We just talked about him the other day. The bald-headed motherfucker who might be going to jail for sex trafficking. But he had some righteous shit that him and his brother both said. They're half black. But he had this thing where he was like, only white people feel the need to make their lives more exciting. He's like, as a black man, my life is exciting enough. It's hard enough. I'm not doing that little tunneling shit where you got to go deep dive in tunnels and shit. I laugh at people who die like that. I tell people all the time, you don't need to put out an APB on me. I ain't never going nowhere that's unsafe. I tell you this much, if you find out that James Anthony Coleman II is hiking in the woods by himself, somebody put me there. Again, the question always circles back around to, why the fuck are you there? And why would you be in that situation? And I want to know from women, like, yo, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm going to tell you the game. If you're in the woods and there's a bear and there's a man that you don't know, the odds are high that both of them are probably going to fuck you up equally.
Hey,
For no reason besides that's just what they're probably going to do. There are fucked up people in this world.
and they're good people. There
are good people in this world.
Yes,
there is I will be honest with you. There is a coin flip.
Yeah, not with the bear.
Not with the bear. The bear is going to fuck you up. Because that's what bears do. Because you know why? And the bear has every right. Let me go even more more illogical. You know why the bear's going to fuck you up? Because why are you in the bear's living room? If you come to, that's like saying, I'd rather go into a bear's living room than an unknown stranger's living room. You come into my house, you break into my house like that chick did, and I don't know who you are, I'm shooting you without any questions asked. Right. And the bear is going to do the same thing. It's just like when people get bit by the sharks. I don't get mad at the shark. Why were you in the shark's house? It always comes back to, why are you in the woods? And why on a beautiful ass fucking Saturday? It was beautiful. I don't know what it was like everywhere else. Oh, it was such beautiful weather here. And I'm like, this is what you want to argue on this beautiful day? But then I like to piss people off. And the memes were great. Sorry. Like, do we have the memes? It should be should be like the Facebook one. Yeah, if you click the Facebook stories. I love when people just poke fun at idiot. It's not smart. Like, because this is what I'm gonna think if you're in the I choose you, baby. That's because this is what, especially don't act like it can't happen. We've seen what you guys do to vegetables. Have you seen all of the people who breed horses? The ones who catch the horse semen? It's never men. It's always a lady that knows how to catch that nut. So who's to say you wouldn't want to be out here with the bears? But then the next one is the funniest one, Miles. Because this is also true. Because again, a lot of y'all are terrible people. And you don't know, because women love to talk about how bad and how mean. Damn, I gave you two of the same. Shit. Damn, one of them was, one of them was when the bear coming to the man after he meets the woman. She was so mean. The TV show is Mean Girls, not Mean Boys, Mean Girls. Like, it's crazy that women know that women hate other women, but they love to point out to us. And again, a year ago, and I'm still getting people commenting on that shit without them having listened to the whole fucking reel or paying attention to the show. Remember, a woman just said to a man, not to a bear, but to a man, her brother, that he hit me while she was cheating on her husband. And they went, and I want you to go shoot up his house. And then now, and a man got left dead because of that. That's Travis Rudolph, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about. A cheating ass woman who was married got mad at him because she was out of pocket, went and told a man, her brother. Remember, as I tell kids all the time, why you should not cross swords. Wars are fought over pussy. There has never been a war fought over dick. It's historical. The Iliad. Hell, I want to see the first movie or book written where a woman lasted 20 years fighting one-eyed cyclops and all kinds of evil in the world to come back to a man. Show me the first motherfucker. Like, people love to tell you what women go through, but like, man, that motherfucker, the Iliad. Have y'all seen the like the Odyssey was crazy, right? Anybody ever, or am I the only nerd here? I'm just saying, because like, my man literally like to come, like, do you just think about to beating the sirens, beating the cyclops, beating all these people to come back just in time to save your wife from having her hand given to somebody else. Like, had he missed one more day, he would have missed the opportunity to get into the competition. And he would have lost his woman. He fought the world. Moved mountains for her. But women love to say men are like, that's why chivalry is dead, because you killed it. That's why. Yeah. That being said, is this a safe space? It's just like the makeup shit. I apologize, because have you seen the LSU coach without makeup? Bro. She looked like the LSU coach without makeup looks like Coach Driscoll, the male basketball coach for UNF. I apologize. Some of y'all do need makeup, which was almost the comment that, because one of my friends was going a little too hard on the, I don't think, because again, men said, we don't want y'all to wear makeup like that. We don't like heavy makeup. A bunch of men said that, and do you know what the women did? The women did what they call mansplain. Yes, you do. I'm like, there's like 100 men on here, and 98 of us said that we don't like this, and you're gonna come on here and tell us that we're wrong about what we like. Like, if I did that to you don't understand. You're just talking, and because we did, I said, well, if you don't do it for us, then and you do it for yourself, then you don't really give a fuck. Maybe we just you're confusing wanting to fuck with what we like. Like, that's not the case. Well, fuck a doll. The doll don't have to have makeup. So like you're again, you're not processing what I'm telling you. But it was one of my friends, and you know, bless her heart. She's interesting looking. She has a unique look. I'll say that. A unique look. And she went a little too hard. And I almost went hard back and said, no, like you don't have to worry about the bear or the. I'll tell you what it's like. Meg from Family Guy. You know if they did this in Family Guy, you know the bear would run to Peter if they wrote a thing like that. That's basically what would happen with her. That's like her. Like, I'm just saying, like, she's Meg from Family Guy. And I wanted to tell her that, but I'm a nice guy.
I mean, it's so easy to tell. If you want to easy tell that all women aren't just these pristine marks, you go on Facebook. I got an ex whose brother is a famous gay, I don't even know how to put it other way. I don't mean no offense, but he's like social media famous.
That's an amazing way to put it. Yeah. By the way, that's a famous gay.
Yeah.
Like exciting whites, famous gays.
And I'm cool. We cool. Like we definitely cool. I'm glad because if you check one of his posts, he puts on posts of some of the things the girls in Jacksonville be doing. A lot of angry baby mamas. They have whole posts of outing niggas who are gay or maybe gay or maybe just their exes whom they are angry with. And I'm like, some of these these are all hood dudes. Some of these dudes are gonna get killed over this.
Right. Well,
gossip.
one thing that women love to do is to call men homonyms, and they themselves are homophobes themselves.
That's what you said about them being the biggest.
They're the biggest homophobes ever.
It's real.
They're large. They're crazy. Because the first thing, their arguments come down to this: you're insecure, your dick is small, and you hate women or you're gay. I bet that'll be 4 because they definitely put you hate women, and then they'll go look up the women in your life. This is why I know women hate women, because then they'll go look up the women in your life and say, "How can you talk when your mama look like this?" One chick got into an argument. I kid you not. I cussed her out so bad and have not talked to her since. And matter of fact, I would tell you, Mallory Williams, I am so glad you got pregnant by a dude and he left you because of what you said to my sister about my sister. I am excited. I am ecstatic. I said Mallory Williams has a baby by a dude that was married that left her ass. And I hope she finds this. I hope her people find this. I hope they get mad all over again. Come whoop my ass. I will give you some fucking equality for what you said about my goddamn sister. She said I was talking about Jada Pinkett. And I said, nobody give a shit about that alopecia and blah, blah, blah. And then she talked about how confident she was. And then she said, well, sometimes not. Look at your sister. She got the shoulders like a linebacker. She built like a linebacker. I said, whoa, what the fuck did my sister have to do with anything with this? You mad at me, cussing me out, then you bring my sister. And I said, so I went off on her ass. Then she brought up her mom. I said, well, your mama dumb asshole anyway. Nobody give a fuck about your mama opinion about me. Fuck that bitch. Sorry. People push buttons. I can say jokes about my sister. I would never say she's built like a linebacker. She's beautiful. But you can't talk about my sister. Like that's a difference. Like I have her saved in my phone as my cross-eyed sister. But if you call my sister cross-eyed, which she's not anymore, thank God for deliverance, I will fuck you up. Oh, look her up on Facebook. She got a baby. The baby is beautiful. The baby ain't got nothing to do with this. But y'all think Drake took that shit too far? Listen, ain't no shit. You fuck my family, there is no too far. Like,
I've never heard someone wish.
I wish all the bad things in the world happened to her. I hope she caught something too.
You wish her son grows up without a father.
Well, no, it's a daughter. So now we're gonna have an. Never mind. I can't bring the baby. The baby didn't do anything to this. But statistically speaking, we will have another whore on the planet. But going on to the next thing, women are terrible people. Just statistically speaking, you can only impart what you are. So your mama was a hoe, you're gonna be a hoe too. So fuck all that shit. I mean, it was just random, dog. It didn't even make sense how she just attacked my sister like that. Like, you're attacking me. Like, you're mad at me, attack me. She came off the top rope with that shit. And I think she know her. But I'm thinking in my head, if you would have told her that, she'd have whooped your ass, man. Like, she'd have whooped your mother. And that's the crazy part. Motherfucking women talk so fucking reckless and because there's no threat of violence at the end of the conversations. But if you knew, like when a man talks to another man, they know that the reason why cooler heads prevails is because, man, if I push this motherfucker, I better be ready to fight.
Right.
But like, she would never say that to my fucking sis in real life. This is why battles, you're right. I don't blame them. I blame myself. Single mom. Oh, that, bro, when you sent that to me, I have her number, but I blocked it unless she's changed it. And I started to send it to her.
No, please.
That's why you're a single mom.
Oh my God.
Fuck that shit, dog. Fuck up, man.
No, after she said what she said about your sister.
I fuck up with magic dick. No, this shit made me mad all over again. It was like 2 years ago. Like, because I was like over Jada Pinkett. That's the problem. Again, y'all get mad over hypothetical situations and people that wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire.
Hold on, this started over
The Jada, remember when I did all the Jada Pinkett stuff?
Oh my, that's what it was.
She got. You can play this. This is what I would have said to her. This is exactly what I would have said to her.
Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. But now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. Now you a single. Showing a baby off.
That's when you know the hurt be, and then the comments be like, it's just me and my queen or me and my prince. I don't need no man. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Because I've dated a lot and a lot of girls with
some
kids.
are good single mom. My mom's a great single mother.
Yeah.
But my mom didn't cause a lot of fucking stress and shit.
But you can always tell the ones who have kind of given up on their social life.
In fact, I blame my mother for not giving me enough game about how shitty women are. My mom and godmoms are such good women that I actually thought every woman was like this.
Yeah, it wasn't cool.
They fucked me up.
They did not prepare us.
I would have never been with Jennifer LaShonda Jackson if I'd have known how shitty she was.
Watching my sister, I thought girls had friends.
They do, and then they don't. They do, and then until they don't. And no, not them. Like them cool. Like them her rounds. Like them her rounds like that. They forever. But like a lot of them, you be like, they was cool one day. They got keys to the house, and then the next day, hey man, what happened? That bitch said this about me. That bitch said I shouldn't have put my turn signal on the right. And I'm like, you mad about her telling you about driving safety? Like, y'all fell out because of that. Don't let them be the bops that be out at the club every night. And then, again, it's another story. And women love it. You should have answered his DMs. Women love to say that one. But the dude shoot. This is why men shoot at multiple women in the same group. Because historically, the evidence shows that one of them will answer and be in a happy relationship. And then the other ones will be upset. I'm just saying, man. Like people like James, why do you talk? I said, guys, I used to tell women this all the time. James, put me up with some of your athlete friends. You do not want to be in this world. This is not a world that you are built for. You are entirely too insecure and entirely too jealous. Like, you will get left, and the chicks will befriend you in order to get him and snatch him from you. Listen to the female rappers. The female rappers ain't rapping about no wholesome shit. Like, let's come together and be friends. Women empowerment. There's none of that shit. I'll take your bitch. I take your man. Yeah, that's right. We outside, city girl, hot girl summer. Then get their man taken, and now they want to sing an R&B track. Yeah, sexy red out here. Talk again. I enjoy it. I love hoes. It's enjoyable, but I understand hoes' purposes in life. Hoes are in the Bible. It's biblical. I will teach my son that there are hoes, and then they're like, and hoes is for everyone, son. But we find you one that's good. Let's figure that out. But at the same time, as I told Killer, you can have as many women as you can fiscally, emotionally, and physically handle. Just remember, like, us, it's just a lot of. I don't even know. I don't even know. But anyways, the point is, it's not a monopoly on bullshit. Everybody ain't shit. It's a lot of ain't shit people in this world. I don't even want to talk about Jack's draft. I want to keep talking about women because I want to big up. I need them in a positive way. Because I am enjoying, again, I'm enjoying women's sports. Go to the basketball community. We'll talk about everybody in the community. Speaking of, what did you call him, Miles? Your ex's friend?
Oh, famous
gays. Speaking of famous gays, is he gay? I don't know. He's gay adjacent. There is definitely, he's being sued by a guy. He apparently had a transmission in the room, and the guy only agreed to be with Dwight. But Dwight just did something that, I'm with men have the Superman tattoo, right? So like the Shaq does that. Cam Newton calls him. Just take you tell me, like, what would you, if you saw, again, because I wanted the fairer sex to tell me this. If you saw a man with a Superman tattoo on his throat, I think super throat.
Oh no.
Can they see it? Can we blow it up? Make sure they can see it, because it looks like, I'm not judging him. He do whatever he wants to do. It leaves more for me. But like, that looks like, he's not. It's better. It's easier ways to come out. Like,
oh my God, man.
So with the new rules, because he's clearly not making another NBA team.
Oh my God.
Londa, you are fucking lying, Londa.
What she said, let me see.
You keep seeing these like it's a new trend.
What?
I saw a dude with a tat that said sack chaser. You gotta be lying to me. There's no way that a man put
ejaculate. It's just, why are you doing this? Why? See, y'all done
sack chaser on your throat, man.
This is what progressiveness gets you. No more bullying, no more trash talking, and now look, you got super throat, 7 feet tall men.
We need to. There's a couple things. Again, this is me as I learn more about the communities. I'm an ally. I like lesbians. I just personally think that there should be like height and weight requirements, I don't think you should be 7 foot and be allowed to be in the community. I just think that's too tall. Like, you're a predator. Everybody's a victim to you. But, can he play WNBA if he grows his hair out?
Oh, that would be so funny.
Because I feel bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. The only people I feel bad for in all of this stuff is the women. Because you saw the transmission that went to a man and tried to box and got knocked out in 15 seconds.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it's like you could do that all day. Come on. But I'm gonna be honest with you. So let's look at this. We got super throat here. And I'm gonna play this because, one, I love when men step up and take accountability. And I want y'all to look at this. And this is Brittany Griner, and he's talking about being in Russia. And there's not very much difference between Brittany and Dwight. Her voice is deeper than mine, because it's startling But it's cool. I'm glad she's home. But I wish we didn't trade her for the God of War, the Lord of War, but whatever. Okay.
You said that you felt that you let down yourself, your family, your teams.
Yeah.
So how did you work through that, what you called this guilt that you were feeling?
It's going to catch you off guard.
I don't think I really gotten through all the way that I didn't let down, everybody in my family. And it was just, I think I'm still trying to get through that part.
Still to this day?
Nah, I think getting jailed. She didn't get locked, the dog. Like, have you seen the video?
I tried to get
it wasn't a vape
grace.
pen.
Everybody
It was
says
a
give
box
yourself
of fucking
grace.
vapes.
It's
dog.
so hard.
Like she didn't
for me
just
to
try
do.
to sneak, how, like she didn't accidentally just get one pen through and then they threw the book at her. Like she was set for a while. You can't do that shit in the United States. What makes you think you could do it in fucking Russia? That's Russia. When I went to the DR, you think I was doing anything remotely that can get popped for? Man, when they got me the first time and they opened up my box of cigars and there's this thing called plume on cigars. And plume is just like when there's like a white powdery substance that just grows on them. I was fucking terrified. They tested it like it was cocaine. Bro, I would have been in jail and with nobody. But then you know who wasn't coming for me? 4-5. Now, they may throw it away. But if you try to bring bullets, you try to bring guns. Like the family and that's the dude who got arrested. Yeah, feel no fucking sympathy for him. But you don't forget bullets in your fucking carry-on. Anybody who properly takes guns don't do no silly shit like that. Even if you
they got him on the way back, so he got to the foreign land.
No, well, see, this don't break no rules.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been in the bag. You want sympathy? You looking for sympathy? It's in a dictionary between shit and syphilis. Go find it. I'm not getting you out. Don't waste my taxpayer money to get your ass out of jail for that shit. I don't know, man. She looked like she could play for the Golden Skin Warriors.
She looked like Pat Mahomes' little brother.
You know what, dog? That is a handsome woman.
Yeah, that's my first thought. I was like kind of upset.
You know what she is though too? She's a woman beater. Now she's married now with a kid, but she did beat up her first. She beat up her first baby mama. So I don't when people were like, I don't have sympathy for women beaters.
What's her first?
Like women again, the hypocrisy in women. They said if it were LeBron James, he would be back already. You picked the most blameless motherfucker, the dude who has never been in trouble. We don't know if LeBron has had a speeding ticket. You're comparing him to a woman whose biggest headline besides Russia was her beating her girlfriend. If that were a man that got arrested and had domestic violence charges, we would not be pro. They would again the hypocrisy in women.
Was her girlfriend another huge?
It was a femme. She played basketball, but she was a femme.
Oh, she was more.
She was more feminine. Which technically is again, this is the things that they gotta help us with.
Yeah, exactly. We need a dictionary.
Because if my guy brother Jarrell says he come to me crying because he got in a fight with his boyfriend, and I'm gonna be like, bro, you sound like that's a straight up fade, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. We're not finna jump. I don't know what you like. My hands are tied here. I don't really.
Who calls the police? What is the domestic? The police must be confused when they get that call.
And she tried to Polo Kid. She did try to fight. And so okay, my guy No Nonsense could be here, right? Yeah, it's up there because we were discussing this on the timeline. I got a good friend of mine who got mad because I said I love when men take accountability. He said, just because she looks that way and her voice is, you shouldn't judge her. I said, I'm not judging her on shit. I said, she wants to identify as the man. Like, and I didn't even think. I said she done beat a woman and she's trying to avoid child support. That is literally every male athlete trope that's out there. I mean, that voice. I said her voice is deeper than mine, bro.
Yeah, that's where I got jealous. That's where I was like, maybe I should come on the mic.
And that's the fucked up part too. Here's my only rules. I believe if you do that, we are born with what we got. Ain't no, you can have the surgery. We do have andromangus, where we can go put stem cells in your junk and it can potentially grow it inch by each $10,000 injection you get, but that costs a lot of money. She should have to buy one strap, and that's what she has for the rest of her life. If I don't take care of my Johnson, if I don't bathe it and I don't do everything like that, then I don't have it anymore. I lose it. I place it in the wrong person and I get VD, then I'm responsible for that VD for the rest of my life. She should have to be responsible for that too. And it should be random. She shouldn't get to go out and pick the 12-inch, 14-inch phallus. They should be like, she should put the money on the table. Boom. I want to buy a penis. And they give her the strap and it's in a mystery box. And you don't know what it is until you whip it out. And it could be a 4-inch mystery box strap, or it could be a 12-inch. We don't know. That's where the fun is. It's Russian roulette. That's what if you don't want to play Russian roulette with penis size, then don't run away from men. Like if you want to play that, stay with men. But if you're running over there and they out here can go, she says go deeper. Most we can do is just cry and try. All she got to do is reach in the sock drawer. That is not fair. I mean, listen, she got that overseas pay too, but I don't care. If you have the baby, what did the woman say? Do right by the baby. It's more than money. It's a full-time job to be a mom, which I don't know. She's not a mom, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. But what I'm saying is, when you flip the roles, which men need to do more often too, but when you flip the roles, like, is this like fair? I don't know. But anyways, bump her. She's not why I'm watching the WNBA anyway. She didn't even come in and dunking on bitches like I wanted to. Like, it would have been crazy. This was funny too. Ninth Ward TYS put, what happened to girls' voices? They used to sound good as hell. Now y'all asses all sound like Thor and Batman. And I had to think about, like, I like Glorilla. Like, Glorilla voice is kind of like, like, in this progressive world changing society where we become more like, we have lost, like, the things are blurred. Like, what's sexy, we men can't even tell you. I love a feminine touch, soft hands, and somebody whispering in my ear all soft and shit. You're gonna take me for how I am. Oh, rough ass hand females out here trying to.
You should see the gyms. I'm in part of the gym, like, but actually, I kind of like it.
Some of it's cool, but man, wear gloves, man. I don't rub the back of my neck with fucking calluses, man. The hell's wrong with you, man?
Jade Cart Girl doesn't sound like that. You know, she still got her voice.
Right. It can, like, but it's just like, I don't like smoking. Like, again, I'm cool with smoking cigars and I'm cool with drinking, but like, if it's gonna cause you to sound like it's gonna cause you to sound like Batman, baby. Maybe we should stop drinking Hennessy. What happened to the nice drink? Hey, baby, what's going on, man? I meet you. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm James. What's your name? Pick the first female. Okay, that's Adrian. Okay. Hey, Adrian, what's going on? My name is James. What's your name, baby? I would like to buy you a drink, if that's okay with you. If you don't have anybody that's here, I would like to buy you a drink. What's your drink of choice? Most of the time, back in my day when I was younger, I like a Long Island iced tea. I'd like a amaretto sour. Give me a martini, a sex on the beach, something like that. Now it's give me scotch straight up. Hey, only one of us is drinking like that. We are not about to both be out here drinking straight liquor. What's wrong with you? You better chase some shit. Can't outman me. I'm insecure. Like, that might be why men are insecure. Losing recipes. But anyways, that was funny as shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Y'all know the voices are being like, here's what I was talking about, right? Oh, Jesus. That is a big ass TV. UNF basketball coach. This is what I was telling y'all. Actually, Miles, go look up Coach Matt Driscoll, so people don't think I'm like exaggerating right now. This is why I apologize to women. Wear makeup. Oh, he was in the military. Oh, it's two. No, that's not the same Matt Driscoll. UNF basketball. Put UNF basketball. Like, damn. Yeah, that's definitely not him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, probably that one. Nah, Matt's not an ugly man. I love Coach Driscoll. Coach Driscoll's dope. Just couldn't, maybe she's a handsome woman. So I can't say women can't say, God forbid I say somebody looks like a man, but if you say she's a handsome woman, that's probably more acceptable. Now, can you tell we switched the picture? I'm starting to believe that if they would have released this picture as the scandal that they were preparing us for, I would have believed everything in that scandal. Boy, that is like shit. Tough life, man.
That's a shirt in the gym bag.
Man.
That is the most wrinkled. I mean, but again, if she was natural, it's only a shot because she puts on makeup all the time.
Like if we knew what she actually looked like, it would be. This is why. Ah, man, this is tough. This is why I tell the young bulls paint faces when you first meet them. And that's a phrase that just means when, if you're going, you don't, if you're going to finish inside of somebody, preferably the mouth, so that you don't prevent babies. But when you pull out, just boom, get some on the face. And that way it beats they have the waterproof makeup now, but that is too thick to beat the waterproof makeup. So they're going to have to scrub. And what happens is they'll scrub and then you come out and you'll see what their true essence is. Makeup is voodoo. And you don't want to be with somebody for like 3 months and then then you finally you finally have a slumber party and then you roll over and you're like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, what is that? And that's what you roll over to the crypt keeper. It's fucking terrifying. That is a stranger. That is not the person. Talk about, which actually, oh man, I got one. This is going to make him real mad. I can't wait to put this one out here. Would you rather meet a bear, a stranger in the woods, or a woman with no makeup? A woman with no makeup. Because that's a stranger too. Bitch, you are not who I took home from the club. You look like Sadai Lathan when I met you. Now you look like Jason Whitlock. What the hell is going on over here, man? Oh, man. All right. I promise this is more positivity coming here in a second. I don't know what happened. This was supposed to be Friday's show. So we didn't get into any of that shit on Friday. Go to the next thing. Again, I promise you this. Black men, if we got into more of the arts and shit, like we would be crushing it. Now, this is like Magic Johnson's son, which is I think sometimes is disappointing. Because the son that got all of Magic Johnson's genes, that's 7 foot, is dressed like a bad bitch. But like, this is dope. Wait a minute, are the toenails white?
Oh, I hope. I'm not even giving that thought in my head. It's gone.
But watch.
So you got a son. He's 6'5", 315, and an athlete.
Oh.
But he want to dance. He could easily be a defensive end.
This is the dude that be isn't this the dude that be eating the food in the restaurants and be dancing?
You don't want to do that.
Oh no, they do.
But they do the same thing though. Man, I'm here to eat some tacos, dog. I'm not here to see all this, man. If you don't get your I don't want to say the derogatory ass out of my face so I can eat this prime rib. That motherfucker would be a hell of a pass rusher. Look at how athletic, like that. Now, okay. Here's the problem. We're going to make an observation, right? Now, the assumption
is an absolute beast.
I'm going to make an observation that this is a member of the community. Now, watch what this person does when they hit the ground and they try to do the flip kick thing. And he lands it. So here, boom, boom, boom. I don't know. It's a lot of movement going on here. And
wow.
Now, we just saw somebody try to do that wasn't a member of the community, and he couldn't do it. And he fell on stage. Yeah. So again, I need y'all to stop talking about being a part of the community as if it's like a debilitating disease.
A pejorative in any sense.
It does. It's an observation. It doesn't mean you can't do your job. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm the football coach,
you talk to the gymnast coach to make sure he gets kicked off the team.
Nah. Hey man, y'all do all that little fluffy fury, like with the little chasing the ribbon shit, all you want. Let me see your schedule. And let me fit. We do this in football all the time. Like we have track athletes. We like people playing multiple sports. Well, we lied. We're gonna try to get him to like, because I'm gonna tell him, listen, dude, you're doing all that, and that's cool. I want you to enjoy your life, dance. Just imagine you get to go tackle a man from behind, and then you get to do that.
Yeah. He sacks the quarterback and does that.
I want to win games, dog. Again, Michael Sam didn't get cut because he was gay. He got cut because he wasn't good, and he couldn't do that. If we can teach that, how to rush the passer, do you know how ferocious that would be?
One of them high motor.
Oh, the mind fuck that the other coaches, because they're not open-minded and progressive. You over there getting your ass beat by this fairy fruity F word. And then now the kid's thinking, man, I can't get beat by no F word. And then the F word just beating, and he whispers like, yeah, I'm going to keep beating that ass too. And you're going to take it. Because they, even then, Brittany's voice was deeper than mine. That dude's voice might be higher than the prettiest light-skinned girl with good hair that you ever met.
He said the QB taps after one.
You over there, good game. I'm not on the same team as you. I'm just saying, like, y'all, man, listen, dog. I care about winning, dog. As long as you ain't hollering at me, go do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't want to hear that shit either. Though. I don't want to hear nothing about your after. Don't come to me talking about what you did on your over the weekend. I don't want to know that shit. Like, I don't want to hear none of that, dog. It's got to be something better. I'm sorry. It's something coming better. Something's coming better. I know. All right. Let's click on the next thing. This is wild. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here we go. The sexy llama. All right. WNBA opening weekend happened last week. Iowa had Caitlin Clark national TV, and a lot of fuss was made about why Angel Reese was a top pick, as well as Camila, I forgot her name. It sounded like she could be either a really good R&B star or a porn star. That's Camila something. Big light-skinned foreign girl from South Carolina. Which ironically, South Carolina and LSU almost got in a fight, and now they're on the same team. But their game wasn't broadcast, so a fan streamed it. And now the WNBA is going to stream more games on WNBA League Pass. There was 2 million live views at one point of this game. And I think we got to take a step back, right? And people immediately went to their broadcasting the white darling. Like, we got to stop that. That's belittling Caitlin Clark's impact. Women hate women. Like, what the WNBA didn't do and did not anticipate was that there was going to be this much demand for watching women games. And that's a fiscal fuck up, a business fuck up that's being corrected expeditiously. Yeah, whoever put the stream out needs to get paid a little bit. Thank you for your research, but that's not America. Like, that's where we need to go with this. Instead of trying to make there is real systemic racism that we're dealing with. This is entertainment. This is sports. It's not. But what you should do is thank the person for streaming that, because now we'll get a chance to see more of these girls.
Racism doesn't trump money. You see that in
Right.
football. We want to win. It's the same thing. They want money. If they think it's going to give them money, they're going to play it.
Actually, all isms. The great trump to all isms, or ist, is money. Period. Like, they did not want you to do it. Like, men have told women this forever. The WNBA will become more exciting when more women watch that. You know why the NFL and the NBA and all these things have? It's because of women. But now that, there's some prettier girls out there. Shit. And women's college basketball did a really good job of making sure they highlighted the tournament. So we'll get a chance to see that. Go download WNBA League Pass. And if it keeps doing numbers, you know what ESPN and what ABC and what all these other people are going to do? Let me go pick up another game. Stop saying you're afraid of the strange man and looking for the bear in situations where there ain't no strange man or a bear. Like, it's weird. Weird social media age that we live in, though. And this is where it gets weirder as we continue to become more progressive and we learn and we are introduced into more women's sports. So we just saw, strangely turned on by things that we don't even know to be turned on by. So women can help me with this. When men say things like, I say suck my dick to another man, it's derogatory, but I don't really mean I want that man to come suck my dick. This thing, y'all have to help us. Y'all gonna have to help us with terminology and slang that women say to each other in competitive environments, okay? Because I'm strangely aroused by this, but I don't know what any of this means. So just play it. You'll see what I'm talking about.
I'm 28 now. I'm almost 30, but my pussy's old. Older. I'm 28 now. I'm almost 30, but my pussy's old.
Okay.
Older.
I'm in on the next game. I'm interested. I like this.
I don't
know what it means, but I like it.
What does my pussy's old mean? Like, this is what I'm saying. So we're going to learn things about. Okay, all right. As we delve into this next realm of popularity for women, right? We're going to get it's all right. So when people get the locker room, they find out that the locker room is a very vulgar and violent place, right? And it appalls people. But I'm like, but you asked for more of what we talk about. You want more realism. So you can't be appalled. So as we delve into this new stream with women, we're going to hear some things that we don't know. We're just going to have to ask for acceptance. And women, you're not going to be able to come to us and say, you're not going to be able to do that shit you've been doing in the past. Because you can't have it both ways. You're going to have to explain the shit.
Explain. She says it's a Leslie Jones joke, so I want to know more.
I want to know more. I didn't hear because Leslie Jones is a. By the way, when they leaked the porn, the celebrities' phones, I did not know. If she's a hard on the eyes woman, but she has a body, boy.
Really?
Oh my God, and she is a freak. She is tall, thick, flat stomach, boobs, ass. It is just like God blessed her in one department, in this department, but he negated her and forsake her in the other department.
I would have never known.
She needs makeup. I'm not mad. I would never tell her not to wear makeup. Ever. Not to bed, not to anything. Like, she got to do it. I saw this thing with a like, they show women like in the 60s, they would go to bed with makeup on, and they'll wait till the man goes to sleep, take the makeup off, and wake up before the man woke up so that they could be pretty and present themselves to them. It's a lot. But I'm not like mad at it for Leslie Jones.
That's what women couldn't work.
Yeah.
Speaking as a new man, I'd rather you have a job.
Definitely.
One or the other, the makeup every day, or you work.
She had the nerve.
Leslie Jones.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And are we still on? Or am I just frozen? Oh yeah. She had a point. So everybody broke clock right twice a day, right? But I don't think she should have been the one making that point. Because and Charlemagne and them, like, as much as he gets, like, he could have pushed back a little bit.
I think he knew not.
So Leslie, you think it's the diet and the liquor, or like, is it you? Like, if you turn around, the thing worked hard. But when you turn around, back around, it's we are, again, if we took the logic of women, we are not just, you can't just rub on us a little bit and then think it's gonna work. You have to intellectually stimulate us and visually stimulate us. And you have to do more things in order to get the orgasm out of us. That shit sounds stupid as fuck, don't it?
Nah, how about you work on
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes, like, just think the bear in the woods, man. Man, some of this shit sounds stupid as fuck when you just put, it's why I like the dude that says, nah, I'm in my bad boy era. Like, when he take all the stuff that women say and flip it around on them. It sounds stupid as fuck when it comes from a man. It sounds stupid as fuck coming from y'all too. I just need to know what the old pussy is, man. Jason, I think if they would have lowered the goals to 9 feet and we saw pussies and faces when they're dunking on each other, I think the WNBA would have been popular. Like, the best thing that happens to the WNBA is Steph Curry. And what I mean by that is Steph Curry made the NBA game less physical because you could shoot from anywhere. Yeah. And you could be fundamentally sound. And what nobody wanted to see was when you see the NBA and you see dudes leaping from the free throw line in like amazing acts of violence, nobody wants to see pick and roll screens in Princeton basketball. Like, that's what female basketball was for years. But now it's like, that shit, they're getting good. They're getting excited, man. But that's also why the European men are coming in and fucking up the NBA game too. Not fucking up in a bad way, but like doing their thing. But now for the rest of the day, I'm going to wonder what does an old pussy mean?
Does that mean she's like
Does it mean
overly
she has
promiscuous? Or?
Like, yeah. I mean, like, you know, because are we ready?
She
for
doesn't
that?
look old.
Yeah, because are we ready for it? Or, you know, like, does it mean you're an old soul? Like, she likes old dudes? Are they gonna start flying us out? Like, there's a video of a guy showing that. Like, he's like the point of view when a WNBA player flies you out to see them, and the camera's like all the way up there, and he's looking up, and he's just like, "Oh wow, you're taller than I thought." He said, "Why are your hands so big?" I'm gonna tell you the truth, and nobody wants to say this. And I'm not Cat Williams. I'm not gonna say I'm afraid to tell the truth, and I'm not gonna say the Illuminati's coming to get me because I don't believe in any of that shit. Because if it was true, you wouldn't just name a couple names. I can tell you for a fact, Jamie Foxx is not the head of the Illuminati. Somebody makes a lot more money that would be over Jamie Foxx. So, like, if you really knew the shit, you would really be naming names. But I also I like doing this for fun, man. But, like, women and not just women. And here's the fear of a lot of not my pilgrims, but a lot of white people that are in power. The fear is that if the power ever shifted, that you would become what your oppressors were. And really secretly, a lot of the women that are upset because they don't know how to maneuver in the lane in which they have, which is a fear. When you don't know how to, you project that. You just want to be a man, or what your perception of a man is. And it's not as good. It's not all it's cracked up to be. I ain't trying to switch. I can tell you that much. But I can promise you, it ain't just I had a woman tell me, you don't know what it's like to walk in the, it was a white woman told me this. You don't know what it's like to walk in the fear everywhere you go. This summer we had all them black dudes getting killed by police officers. I said no. I said no. You don't know what it's like. But even then, life is too short and too fun. I don't go around all day trying to make up fake scenarios in my head to fuck up my happiness. It's hard enough. But that being said, I love that women. I can't wait for more slang like this. I want to know what old pussy means. If y'all can tell me in the comments, just give me what you believe. And we're going to probably put that on the social media. Can somebody explain to me what old pussy means? I'm interested. Is it like fermented? Is it better? Is that what does it look like Arby's roast beef sandwiches? Is it like it could be a wise vagina. A wise vagina sounds amazing. Could it be the vagina that doesn't need you to go? Like a wise vagina would tell you that I don't want hour-long sex. I got shit to do.
It doesn't like the new hip hop.
It does, yeah. It does. Wise vagina likes. Wise vagina is gonna make you a peach cobbler after you're done. Is it sweeter? Because some of this, I would think new vagina doesn't know how to take care of itself, and it probably tastes like licking the back of a battery.
Why there's such a specific taste?
Hey, bro, I've been there. It's a scary taste. This is just your pH is off. It's things that people don't want to. Again, I think if men, this is the problem. It's not the red table talk, not red table, the red pill talk. I think that shit's over the top. But I do think that not enough men have been honest with women. Like some of y'all taste like earrings. Some of y'all smell like earring backs.
Oh. This is awful thing. I've never thought about that.
It's just think about, like, have you ever, like, a woman will come and tell you, and then they'll say silly shit like, there's the vagina retracts back. It's not, that just means your penis is too small. They always revert back to that. And then they have doctors say that shit. I'm like, all right, dog. If I put a whole fucking fist in your vagina, it doesn't matter how big my dick is. The shit isn't going back to, it's going to take a little bit of time to get back to its natural form. Even y'all have to give them surgery sometimes when they have vaginal births. I think the world is just not as not. The men are brutal. Men are told the brutal truth. You're not good enough. You're not this. You're this very early in life. Most of the time, I tell my sons, man, ain't nobody gonna love you like your mama, and you're lucky because some people's mamas don't love them. In fact, a woman will save her son, right? A woman will do everything to shield her son from pain, but she will not save somebody else's son from that pain. Like that dad is not gonna. That dad is gonna get shitted on. Like you see him. Look at it. Look at it. Like look at the woman today. Like. You walk in the house, kid says he needs something, automatically does. Snap of the finger. Try being a man and walk in your house and try to get some pussy while the kids is up. And she doing something for the kids. She ain't gonna stop everything that she do for you. Now go to your grandma, go to mama, take the kids to grandmama's house and tell your mama that you need something to drink. What's your mama gonna do? I bet you your mama, you don't press it. Now, if you a dick, she ain't gonna do it. But I bet you your mama gonna make you something to drink. I bet you if you ask your mama, hey, would you make me some oxtails, mama, or whatever your favorite meal is, I bet you your mama would try. Because mamas, again, it's just a thing where just what women don't realize. You are the first teachers, you're the nurturers, and the world is the way it is. Believe it or not. Because you made it that way. You are MFTK. But them kids. Yeah. Not these kids. You like these kids. You just don't like them kids. And I'm not saying this in a way to complain. I'm just, at a certain point, you just face reality and you accept reality and you embrace it and you accept people for what they are. And then life becomes so much more bearable because you've accepted it for the way it is. Remember, we're trying to get this channel up to 6,000. We talked about Morris. This is the most women's sports have been talked about on my show, or probably any show in the nation at this point. And we talked about the community as well. So like we talk about all kinds of topics when football season gets around. We talk more about football season. Once we get to 6,000, we'll give away $500, $100, and the amount of likes to the members. Then we'll give away the same amount of money. Once we get to 7, 8, 9, once we get to 10,000, we'll give away $1,000 to a listener. We'll give away $100 to a member, the amount of likes to a member, and we'll give away a pair of season tickets. Join the conversation on YouTube. We do not talk to people on X, even though we appreciate you watching on X, but please feel free to join the YouTube and join the discussion. And again, never know where things are going to go. As we grow, more shows will come up. Please, if y'all want to see that, actually, you know what? We don't even need the battles in. We can do more. Oh, I will put the season tailgate link in the description. We have sold 2 of them already. Y'all have until June 1st. To buy this for $100, then it goes up to $150, and then in July it goes up to $250, and then there will be none sold during the season. You have to buy one-on-one. NFL training camp should be starting in the coming weeks. That's all I got. Appreciate y'all chopping up with me. Oh, Wednesday's show will be later because I'm traveling to Naples for a lacrosse tournament, so we will set it up. We'll be on the road Wednesday and Friday, but we would love to have you guys join in with us on the discussion. And if y'all want more content, just let me know. We'd love to give you guys more content and have it directed. See y'all later.